Hello, Fancy C. Where you people been?
Where have y'all been, man? We've been here every Friday for like 6 months. I ain't seen nobody.
I know. It's been so quiet. Y'all been hiding.
Hello. She's back.
I'm back. Don't know for how long, but I'm here today.
Well, that's more than what we could ask for the last couple of weeks.
All right. So, what have you been up to the past 3 months, Candleman?
You don't even want to know. Look at me. I'm older.
I know you are. We grown that beard out for the grandbaby for Christmas.
For Cragen.
So look, trying to look like Santa Claus.
I kind of think if I do my glasses like this.
Yeah. Well, you need a Santa hat.
I got one.
I know.
But it don't go on until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot to talk about.
I know.
Tons.
I know, and I got to go back and finish my pew.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
I figured you would.
Okay.
What I've been doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been busy too.
Oh, yeah. Busy with your little finger, buying shit online. You know.
You're not supposed to say the S word.
Oh, sorry. I mean, Ari. Can't say the S word.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me this morning.
Well, I'm sure I'll get edited out, so I'll be cut out of this. So, if y'all see me, good. If you don't, well, I tried.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Hey, y'all remember, keep your wicks trimmed. Wiki.
I haven't heard that in a while.
No.
Hi everyone, it's Victoria with Candles by Victoria. Happy Friday! How are you guys doing? Long time no see. I know. Where y'all been? Where have you been? Yeah, I've kind of been missing an action for the past, oh my goodness, I don't even know how long. 3 months? I don't even know at this point. But it was summertime and I had my grandbaby and my grandbabies, my granddaughter, my bonus granddaughter, and my grandson, and we spent a lot of family time together. And honestly, I was just, not in the, I wasn't in the vibe for making videos. So I just took some time off, and I might take time off again. I might not be here every single Friday. We're coming into the busy season of our candle business. So we're really, really busy pouring up stuff for you guys, which we are so grateful for all of your orders. Thank you so much. As usual, we love you all so much. But if you are missing me and you want to hear more from me, you can always go over to our group page on Facebook. I'm over there all the time, talking, keeping up with stuff over there. So, yeah, if you miss seeing me here, you can always see me over there. But anyway, how have you guys been? What have you been doing? How was your summer? Did you have a good summer? We're just starting to see some fall temperatures around here, and I am enjoying it so much today. It is beautiful, sunny, crisp, and just like the perfect fall morning out there. You know what I mean? And before I left, I had some Macintosh apple melted in my warmer. And oh, that just reminds me of fall so much. I love that scent. So, yeah, I mean, I'm like really out of practice here, okay? I'm out of practice in this video making stuff. On the way to work this morning, I was like, what? I feel so out of practice. When you sit here and talk to the camera week after week, you kind of get used to it. Then you take a break for a while and it just feels weird. But so let's see, what should I know we were having some kind of giveaway on my last video 3 months ago. We didn't even draw a winner for that. So let's just do that this week. It was some scent shots. I think they're in that cabinet back there behind me. So whatever is in that cabinet, I'm going to be giving away next week. I promise. Even if I don't come here and do a video, I will make an announcement and we will give those away. So be sure that you're a subscriber and ring that bell so when I do upload a video, you'll know about it. And and I'll give away whatever is in that cabinet was from the last video. I might have to go back and watch the last video I did just to remind myself. So since I'm so out of it and don't know exactly where we were on that, I'm just gonna start over. So leave a comment below and that energy. That's all you gotta do and be a subscriber. Okay, so let's see. Lots been going on. Chelsea and Wade. I don't know if I ever told you all this, but they had bought like a little shed type of thing. It was like a little tiny house. It wasn't finished on the inside, and they were gonna finish it and live in it. Well, it just before they had bought that, they really wanted an RV. Um, but some stuff happened and they couldn't get it's really hard to finance an RV, apparently. So they decided to go with a tiny house. Well, the tiny house just wasn't really what they wanted. And Wade's grandfather was selling an RV and his banker financed it. Long story short, they bought an RV and they moved out. So I have an extra 700 square feet on the building where we live in, which is where my candle shop used to be. And we never really planned on living there and making that our home, but it just kind of happened that way. 5 years ago, this building came for sale that we're in now, and it was such a steal that I hopped on it and I bought it, and we moved our business over here. But I had that building over there on Main Street. And so that just kind of gradually turned into our home. Well, it's like 1,500 square feet and it's kind of split right down the center. And the kids were living in one half of it, and Matt and I were living in the other half of it. Well, since they've moved out, I've acquired a whole 750 square feet. Well, about 700 square feet, I think it is. And it's probably about 750 square feet. I think at the building total with the bathroom and everything is like almost 1,600 square feet. So anyway, but I acquired all this extra space, and of course it needed to be redone. So Candleman and I are putting up, that's what he was talking about earlier. We are doing a whole shiplap wall. It's done, actually. We just need to paint it. Um, and I didn't go with real shiplap because real shiplap is kind of pricey. And so I got online and I looked, and they've got a million different things on there where you can do shiplap with plywood. So we just bought, like, I think it was by the time everything was said and done, for this huge wall. This is a big long wall, and it's 9-foot ceilings. So we got, I think we bought 10 or 12 sheets the first time, and then Candleman went back the other day and we had to buy an additional 3 sheets, which we didn't use all 3 of those. But and it was the sheets were like $17 a sheet, and um we bought the first sheets at Lowe's, and then we were buying something else, so we bought the last 3 sheets at Home Depot. But both Lowe's and Home Depot cut them into 12-inch strips for us. I think it was 12. I don't know. Candleman figured it out to where we were getting the most out of each sheet. So it might have been like 7 1/4, 6 1/4, something like that. And then he glued them and nailed them uh, with a brad nailer, up on the wall, and they look really, really good. So I'll insert a picture right here so you can see. It hasn't been painted yet, of course. We're gonna do that. Well, he's gonna do that. I always say we, and he's like, "Who's this we?" But he's gonna paint them this weekend. I picked up a um, paint sprayer. It was on sale at Home Depot for 200 bucks. So it's the Wagner paint sprayer. It's got a really long hose, and it's got the thing that you put the paint in, whatever that thing is called. It sits on the floor, and then it's got this really long hose. So the thing where the paint's at isn't in your hand, which I think would get heavy, you know. So it was so cheap. So I'll let you know how that works as well. But for as big, we're going to paint the entire room white. So not just shiplap, the whole room needs to be painted. So I just thought, well, this sprayer is the way to go. And then in the spring, I want to paint our building on Main Street, and so I thought, well, this is perfect. He'll he'll be able to paint the outside of the building with this sprayer. Plus, we have a huge deck out back, and every year with it because of the Texas heat, we have to put stain on it because the sun just really does wreaks havoc on your wood decks. So we stain it every year, and he rolls it or hand brushes it, and it takes forever. And he's just, he's not a spring chicken, and it's hard for him to get down there on his hands and knees and do all that stuff. So with this new sprayer, he'll be able to spray that stain on there, and be done with it. Our fence also needs to be stained this year. We don't stain that every single year, but it's probably been 3 or 4 years since we've stained it, so we need to stain that as well. So my reasoning behind getting the sprayer was because we have all these little projects we want to do. But when the kids first said that they were going to move out, and they bought the RV and they were going to move out, I thought, well, we've been living in this side and perfectly happy living in just the one side, which is, like about 800 square feet. And I like living small. I really, really do. The only thing that is hard is that I have grandkids, and there's no place for them to sleep, or if we have company come over, we have, just the one bedroom, and if my best friend came over to spend the night or something, we'd put a blow up mattress, but that's not comfortable in the living room. That's just not comfortable. So I was missing a spare bedroom. But I thought, well, we've been living in this side for so long. I'm fine with that. Maybe I'll turn the other side into an Airbnb. That side doesn't have a bathroom. That's the only drawback. So I would have had to put a bathroom in over there, which I'm going to do eventually at some point. Um, but I decided I'm going to do the Airbnb at some point. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it at some point because we live about 10 minutes from one of the biggest flea markets in the United States. It's called First Monday Weekend in Canton, and it's huge. It's huge, and people come far and wide once a month to come to this flea market. And my daughter, Melissa, my oldest daughter, she works at the hotel in Van, and she said, Mom, our prices double, first of all, when on First Monday Weekend, and we're solidly booked the whole time. I have people coming in, people that are just driving by, and I have no vacancies, and I'll call to see if there's any hotels that have any vacancies. And for 50 miles up the road, there's no hotels for vacancies because of First Monday Weekend. So I thought if I just did it for that reason alone, we'd make some. And how easy would an Airbnb be? Like, seriously? You put a little uh, lock keypad thing on the outside of the door. They put it in. You really don't even have to see anybody. And when I've rented several Airbnbs myself, and I prefer not to see anybody. I prefer when they leave the key somewhere where I can get to it, because when you're going, you're usually just going for 1 or 2 nights. You just, you're going to get away. You just don't, so I just prefer it that way. But then I thought, well, even if we did like a bed and breakfast, or maybe we offered that as an option for the Airbnb. Candle man can cook. Let me tell you, he can whip up some. He can whip up some country gravy and biscuits for breakfast. So that was always it was a thought too, and could be an option moving forward. But it's like just an extra income coming in, which is really nice. Especially when you're getting to our age and you're thinking about maybe kind of slowing down a little bit. Not the Candles by Victoria business, because my kids will be running that, but me myself, I still, and I don't see it anytime soon. Me not coming in every day and pouring candles. I love it, so I still do it. I come in every single day and pour candles, but admittedly, I have stepped back in that role a little bit, and Chelsea's taken over more and more all the time, which I love. I love that for her. They're being able to grow in the business and learn more, and that's the whole point. You know what I mean? But I thought, well, this little Airbnb would be a good little second income for Candleman and myself, and also it'd be a great place for our customers to come and stay if they wanted to get the Candles by Victoria experience. But again, I have decided that I'm going to wait on that a little bit, and we are going to live in that side and enjoy that side. And uh, our bedroom now, our current bedroom, I'm going to change into the grandkids' bedroom slash guest bedroom. But Craig has got a million toys, and I've got them stashed here, there, and everywhere. He knows all the stash spots when he comes over to Gigi's house, and he'll go to each place and he'll pull out all his cars and his trucks and his swords and all his stuff. He's got a little table, and we get him all set up when he comes over there. But now I'll have a place where I can put all this stuff for him, and so yeah, that's exciting. So we're gonna move kids' room into the room that we're in right now, and then the big space, the new real estate that I have. We're gonna change that into our bedroom slash little kickback family room, cozy room. I don't know. It's gonna be nice. Uh, when I'm on that side of the building, I have big French doors that open up to the back patio where I can see my pool. I can't see that from the other side. So we've decided to live in it, enjoy it, and at some point down the road we might do the Airbnb. But for now, we're gonna enjoy it. So I will keep you guys posted on uh, the remodel. Not remodel, really all we're doing is painting. It's just a big giant space, so we're painting and putting in some new light fixtures, and then that's it. Some rugs and furniture, and we're good to go. But and curtains. I had to buy curtains for so anyway. So we've been busy with that. That's been fun and exciting. It's given me a new project to do. You know how us women are. We love to do all that kind of stuff. I've been doing a little bit of arts and crafts type stuff on the weekends. It's kind of relaxing for me to do that. Um, so I've been doing that. Melissa and Brian, her boyfriend, they're here in Van now. And I love having them here. I love that my grandbaby's so close. And he can just come over whenever his little heart desires. I can just go pick him up. It's great. It's wonderful having them here. So I have Chelsea and Wade. They moved into, like I said, they moved to RV, and they're about 10 minutes outside of Van. So they're still close. Everybody's right here. So it's been great. But other than that, that's about all that's been going on in my world. I will say I've gotten a couple little stuffy noses from my grandbaby already this season. So I'm going to go get my flu shot because you just never know. I'm just going to go get that flu shot. But anyway, as far as Candles by Victoria goes, I've just been talking, rambling. We have, I think I don't even know what we've added since I've last talked to you guys, but I do know I had these out to show you. These are our breakaway melts, and you get four of these.
You get three.
Three. So you get three of these, which these are good size. Look how thick they are. And they come in this little cute bakery bag with the bow on it. And what's great about these is they're called breakaway melts, so you can just break them and break off what you want. They're kind of like the clamshells without the clamshell plastic waste. That's what I love about these so much. Oh, this smells so good. I don't know what this, Sophie Bell. I think it's Sophie Bell. Anyway, so yeah, you just break them apart and put them in your tart warmer, and these have been super, super popular. I know that Wade has been pouring a lot of the breakaway melts. Been pouring them up because you get 8 fluid ounces in these. So this is a great deal. and just so simple and easy to use in your warmers. So we have the breakaway melts, the caramel drizzle candle, bake shop candle. I think I talked about that before I went on my little hiatus. Um, and we have some new fragrances. If you're ever curious about what new scents that we have added to the website, you can always click on the scents link at the top of the website. And then we have a sort button, and you can sort by newest to oldest. And that'll bring up the newest fragrances that we have. You can sort all different kinds of ways on there. So be sure to check that out. Also, I always get questions like, what's your number one scent right now? If you'll go to any of the candles or melts where you can choose the fragrance, if you'll click on any of those, go to the drop down menu. The second or third option in the drop down menu is most popular, something to that effect. And that'll give you our top 100 most popular fragrances at that particular moment, the ones that are being ordered the most, the ones that are most popular. You can do that every single day. It could change, and depending on what's being ordered. So that's always a great place to start if you're new or you're unsure or you just want to see what other people are ordering. That's a great place to get, to get some ideas from. So, I guess that is about it. I don't know what else to talk to y'all about. I'm feeling kind of like a little weird sitting in front of here talking again. It's been so long. It won't be that long again, I promise. I do miss y'all, and I hope that you've missed me as well. Um, if you're excited about me being back, give this video a thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys want me to come back. And maybe I won't wait 3 months to do that again. I promise I won't wait 3 months to do that again. Yeah, like I said, it was summertime and I was busy with the grandbaby and all that stuff. Also, I kind of also I took a hiatus from making videos, but I also took a semi hiatus from dieting, whatever you want to call it. I didn't gain any of my weight back, but I haven't lost any either. So, I lied. I probably gained about 5 pounds back, but I've, for the most part, lost those again. Um, but I was just like, I don't know. But for the past 6, 8 months, I've just been kind of holding steady I lost like 30 or something pounds, 35 pounds before right around Chelsea's wet, or no, up to Chelsea's wedding. I think I lost 15 pounds, and then I lost another 15 or 16 more after that, and then I've just kind of been staying the same. But I am back on the bandwagon and super excited to be there. I'm feeling really good. I've been having some knee issues, and I think most of it, to be honest with you, is my poor food choices. And I think it's inflammation for the most part. So I'm really trying to, I have made a commitment to myself. I started on the 7th of this month. No refined sugar, no flour, no wheat. Those were my 3 big things. I wanted to see if eliminating those things from my diet helped with the inflammation in my knees, and it has helped so much. So, I am doing that. I'm going to stay doing that. And hopefully that'll be, I'll hit 30 days and I'll be like, just done with it. I'm really not missing it at all. I haven't missed the sugar because I found some replacements for that, some sugar-free things that, satisfy that. But I do miss the bread a little bit. So I know you guys have all heard about the Chaffle craze. Like, it's a thing. So I have been trying several different Chaffle recipes, and I'll tell you this. The very first one I tried was just the simple Chaffle recipe, which is 1 egg, a half or a quarter cup of mozzarella cheese, and some coconut flour is what I use. You can use coconut flour or almond flour, and I literally put like maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon in there. And you mix that up, you put it in a waffle maker, and they said it tastes. I read this blog, and she's like, I know you're rolling your eyes, and you're like, whatever. Look, because I remember Sam and I made that cloud bread when we were doing keto. She was doing keto, and I was kind of trying it about a year and a half ago, and or maybe 2 years ago. Anyway, that cloud bread was horrible. It was so bad. I don't know who ever said that stuff tasted like bread. It was terrible. Anyway, I never tried it again. I didn't want to try anything closely related to that because I had such a bad experience with it. But I decided to give this Chaffle thing a try because this blog I read, she was like, I know right now you're rolling your eyes at me and you're saying, there's no way this tastes like a waffle. Like, no way in heck. So I was like, yes, I'm rolling my eyes as I'm reading this, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. So I went home, I made it. I got me some sugar-free Mrs. Butterworths, and I went home and I made it. And I'm not even going to lie to you guys, it tastes like a dang waffle. It is so good. So that first one, I was like, what? This is so good. Like, I couldn't believe it was just egg and cheese. And I put a little bit of vanilla in there, like a half for one egg, 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese, about a tablespoon of coconut flour, and then a half a capful of vanilla. That was the first recipe I did. And I was blown away. Like, I was seriously blown away. Okay, so I love French toast. I think in my head it tastes more like French toast than a waffle, because you know how French toast, you dip it in egg and then you dip it in the sugar and all that stuff, and then you fry it up. Well, not sugar, but you put cinnamon and sugar in your egg mixture with the milk, and then you fry it up. You know how you kind of have that egg taste with French toast. Well, that's kind of what I'm getting when I eat this truffle. And it was so good. I'm not even lying to you guys. If you are even a little bit curious, try that recipe first. You will die. You'll freak out. It's really, really good. Plus, the Mrs. Butterworth sugar-free is like a half a cup for 20 calories, 40 calories. I don't know. It was really, really, I couldn't believe that either. Now it does have, and I don't know about keto, so I'm not telling you. It has some alcohol sugars in it. As long as, in my mind, as long as it's not refined sugar, I'm okay with it. That's just me. But these alcohol sugars make it sweet. So, and it's just sugars that you'll have to do your research. But I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. Anyway, so good. So because I had such a great experience with the first chaffle recipe, I've been trying other stuff, and I was thinking like, well, I'm going to try some bread, stuff that tastes like bread or more savory stuff, because I got the sweet part covered of this. And so I tried my first attempt at the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits was kind of a fail. I used mild cheddar. I don't think I used enough garlic, and it was just kind of a fail. So yesterday I tried it again. This time I used sharp cheddar. I used a little more garlic. I put a little pink Himalayan salt in there, like a little, and garlic, an eighth of a teaspoon of garlic powder, the cheddar cheese, and the egg. Oh, and the coconut flour. I bought some almond flour, but I haven't tried it yet. Anyway, so that was better. It was better. That one was better yesterday. Oh, and also, if you want it crispy, you put a little bit of cheese on your waffle maker first and let that crisp up, and then put your batter in there. And then a little bit of cheese on top. And that gives it kind of a crispy outer coating, which I really enjoy that. So that one was okay. I found some other recipes on bread, like even adding a little eighth of a teaspoon of actual yeast, not so that it rises or anything. You're just using it more as an actual spice to give you that bread taste, that bread flavor. I haven't tried that yet. I have some. Candleman bought me some yeast. so I could try it in one of my little bread recipes. I found a bread recipe yesterday that called for just egg. See, because this is my problem with some of them. They taste too eggy. So I've got to try just the egg white, which I got some. So I'm gonna try that tonight or this weekend. And it's just egg white for the spread recipe. Egg white, uh, cream cheese, um, bacon powder. You can go online and find tons of chaffle recipes if you're interested. But I'll let you know if you're interested about how those go. I'm going to keep experimenting. My point is that I had such a good experience with the very first chaffle that it makes me want to branch out and try others. They've got a bazillion different kinds that you can try. There are so many recipes out there. A lot of sweet stuff, but a lot of savory ones as well. I'm trying to get something that kind of gives me that bread taste, so maybe I can use it as a hamburger bun or whatever, you know? So it's kind of fun. And, you know, I mean, it's one egg and cheese. That's always the base start of your chaffle. But it could be cream cheese and not just, you know, mozzarella or cheddar. So different recipes, but if you are trying, and so, boy, I'm getting long winded here. If you're trying to cut out flour and wheat, and so I don't guess I'm not doing the keto diet, but I guess kind of in a way that's kind of what I'm doing without saying that I'm doing it. So there's so much with with keto. I get a little overwhelmed when I start watching somebody and they talk about micros. Is that right? Macros? I don't know. Anyway, they start talking about all that. My head goes, what in the world? Like I like to keep it simple. If I find something, a food combination that I'm eating and I see it's the scales moving, I'll just eat that same thing all the time because I like to keep it really simple. The simpler for me, the the easier and the more I'll stay on it. So and I don't get, you know, too sick of stuff that easily, although sometimes I do, you know, but for the most part I can eat the same stuff over and over again. So I will keep you posted on that. I'm really, really, really focused on doing this. Not so much about, I mean, it is about losing weight. That's great. I want to lose some weight, but I'm comfortable in my body. I'm going to be 55 next month. I'm going to be a legal speed limit. That's so weird. A national speed limit. Anyway, I don't feel 55, that's for sure. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Um, but in my mentality doesn't feel 55. Sometimes when I wake up and my knees hurt the way they do, that makes me feel 55. So the most important thing about doing all this for me is so that my body feels better, so that I can move, so that I can go do things with my grandkids, so that I'm just not hurting. So that's where I'm at. I don't want to take pain pills. I don't want to do anything like that. I want to actually fix the problem, not just mask it. So it's just been straight up water for me. The other thing I've drank is some almond milk in these little smoothie things I make. Um, unsweetened almond milk. Uh, so yeah, I just really want to heal my body by what I'm putting into it. So keeping my fingers crossed this works. I think it is. I'm already starting to feel better, so I think it's working. All right, guys, that's it. That's about all the updates I have for you. I will try to be more interesting as far as the candle stuff goes and have stuff to show you guys the next time I'm on here. I'll definitely be back next Friday with some winner or with a winner. I think I have, you know what? I'll have two winners. Two winners, each one will get 12 cent shots. I know I have some up there in that cabinet, and I'll just pull 12 more. Next Friday, I'll be here. I'm going to make you that promise. Next Friday, I'm going to be here. I'm going to announce the winners for the two winners for the 12 free cent shots. You guys just post some messages below to me. I love reading your comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Give me a thumbs up if you find this video or me interesting in any way, shape, or form. Give me a hashtag candles by Victoria below would be good too. Share the video if you want to, but you know, spread the CPV love. All right, guys, we love you. I will see you again next Friday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient. It's good to be back. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.